Hello.
I went to Jefferson for bariatric surgery, but my tests revealed lung cancer. I was 38 and never smoked. How could I have cancer? But I was fortunate. My doctors found the cancer early, and at every step, they supported me. They were amazing. Thanks to them, I recovered quickly.
You guys also supposed to get fucking 20 inches of snow up there?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'll believe it when I see it. I've never seen that much snow down here.
Jeff said he's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
See if Dave shows up. I'll be honest, I didn't get much done at all. I just after work, I have a hard time getting myself to program more. It's been a lot busy in the work past couple of weeks, but I really need to finish this so that we can just get it up and out the door. But I guess we need the art for that anyway.
Yeah, I didn't do anything because I prepared for D&D instead.
That's fair.
If a donation makes sense for you right now, I'm asking you to pitch in to the Democratic Party's Fight Fund.
Alright.
Hey,
You here,
you
Dave?
stream really well, Crown. I'll love to become your dedicated fan and support you. Mind adding me on Discord? Crown.joy1.
Sure thing, Barry.
Buried things here.
No, this is someone named Barry. Not Barry, B-A-R-R-Y. This is a robot named B-E-R-R-Y 4373.
My apologies, Barry.
Different Barry.
Dave, can you hear us yet? Are you there?
What's the name of the tall fellow that did Barry the TV show?
Oh, tall? Is he tall?
Very tall man. I think.
What is his name? Nick Hader? Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. When's Bill Hader gonna make another TV show?
Oh.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
I did nothing. Dave, did you do anything?
Nothing new. I was gonna reframe some of the things, or that thing I drew. What do you call it? The theme page.
I also did nothing. It was
I
a
didn't.
super unproductive week for me.
Worked out twice this week for the first time in a long time, and I feel like I'm like just out of soreness. I feel nauseous.
I do have, for the, I think I threw this in the thing, but I don't know if anyone saw it. I sort of did it while we were talking last week, but I do think just this with the font treatment that Jeff did, like over this or in the corner, I don't know how it displays on this.
Yeah, I could get behind something like this too. Yeah.
Gotta fix some of this bullshit around the turtle shell, but other than that, I think it's basically fine. Like,
The Steam recommendations thing that I was looking at was saying, the logo should be the most prominent thing, right? Like having it off to the side and stuff is great, according to that.
Mhm.
So having like I don't know.
People in front.
I feel
you're
like
worried if
well, I
people
just
are
mean
going-
like, yeah, if we're like this doesn't necessarily display a brand, I think that's the thing, which I have to think about. But that's
It depends on what you're like. Yeah, the logo
logo.
matters, but also like the like you gotta draw people in too with it, right?
Well, yeah, you need something nice looking, but I mean, I do still like. I think the one with them in the panel is a good mix of Strip being the focal point, and around the edges are the fun characters all slammed in there.
Mhm.
But I was also looking at just fucking other games, like party games too, specifically, and a lot of them just have like not even their title on their fucking thing. I don't know if they're like selling a lot or anything, but they don't necessarily go by the guidelines.
Yeah, because I feel like if you fucking like, I don't care about the title. Title means means nothing to me.
Well, I mean, it's just
Half-
for it to stick, right? It doesn't have to be cool
Yeah.
or like it's not gonna be artistic. It's not like a change you make or something you consider for the artistry of it. It's for the branding of it, right? Like it's something that you probably don't even consider when you're looking at something because it's all subliminal and all that shit. You know?
Mhm.
See that Asters of Creation thing you're looking at? That's so small logo. Like according to like the Steam guidelines recommendations things that I was looking through that was in the Discord, that wouldn't be.
This I think this one's
That would
really
be
good.
bad.
I think
This
Leap
one's good.
Direction
This one's
is
really
very
good. I think.
How are you demonstrating tangible AI impact? You gave one example. but
Yeah,
what
they
are some
like
other
Forza.
examples?
Well, some of these can trade on just they're a huge thing. They don't have to really care. You know, the big established series. Like RV there, yeah, that looks like they would say it was bad because it's just a tiny little logo. Versus Witchfire looks like it would be. They would say it's bad. Just based on what I was looking at.
Alright, so that's the main one, right? This is the... Where's the, like, the vertical? Is this the vertical? This is the Library Hero. So that one would only show up once it's already in your library, I think.
The vertical one?
The one with these the really long dimensions. This one,
Oh, that's like if you
Ultra wide
select
one.
it, maybe like when
Yeah.
you click it.
something like that.
It'd probably be the banner in your library, that like background banner maybe,
But like,
Yeah, I assume when you click on it that you get that.
where you see all the tabs like community store.
Like go to your actual library, Chris, and click on a game.
this,
Like Arc Raiders right there.
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
But then what are all these other ones? Because like, okay, so here's the one if it's on the front page of the store.
They have
right?
examples, right? Like with that one link, they show you where to use.
And that's what I was looking at when I was looking at what they say is good and bad.
I assume for these ones especially, you want your text
Title
to be
big.
big because it's hard to read. This is hard to read.
Yeah, you can't really read that at all. I think it honestly maybe it is just like the word stripped across 3 panels and some comic book characters. What shave? Dave, show me. Shave it. Show me.
The
Yours
ones I had
again.
before. Yeah.
Yeah. My good friend Shaved Mulletvin.
Oh God. Part of me.
I quit.
No, I was gonna say, how easy would it just be to have Dave mock something up and give it to the AI and be like, color this and make it good. Not
And I
not
could
that
color it
We
and make
could
it
do
good. We
that,
just need to
except-
decide on what we want to do. Like
We do that except
do
we
it
just
all.
give it to a art student or something, right?
Yeah.
We could easily do that and then be like, hey, here's $100. Make this nicer.
Yeah.
Even if it
You
takes
could-
like
Again, you can save your money.
hour,
I know how to color
right,
shit.
$100 an hour.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
the
true.
greatest at painting. I'm more better at line shit.
I honestly don't think there even needs to be that much coloring for this.
I mean, none of
Like,
our
I think the black and white
actual art
actually
has
will make
color.
it stand out compared to everything else. But I was just using that as an example of like we could feed our stuff into it and just be like mock all this up so we could see how it might look finished. But I don't want to do it. But man, would it be easy?
Also, most of the examples they showed on the Steam guideline thing was just like different croppings of the main overall art.
Which dimension thing is this?
This was just the vague idea that this is just my idea. I think this is sort of, this is just 1080 1920 by 1080, but it's relatively close to.
Yeah,
There
the
is
main
one.
we said it's
One
relatively
you
close
guys
to
are
the
saying.
main capsule, which is 1232 by 706. Make sure if you mock this up for real, it's 1232 by 706.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need
But most
to
of
just
it was like some
some-
just different croppings of like the example that they used with their Half-Life Alex was just different croppings of like a larger
one bigger
art
image. Yeah.
piece of the thing. But it doesn't have to. I guess they could all be bespoke. If you wanted it to be. This was the other one. I liked this one that I have up here more, and Marcus did too. But this would be more like you were just saying, Marcus, where there's 3 panels in the background with strip going across it, and then guys around the edges.
Yeah. I think mock one up, and we'll see where that leaves us. Like we'll take do the work on pick one that like you said. I think in terms of like draw my attention, this one looks more interesting to me, and it I think explains it a little better. I think the
I
hardest
think this
thing
does
like,
do a good balance of like drawing you in and kind of giving you an idea and a splash of
the font treatment. I
Yeah.
think is going to be the one that people that's like is super important. But we can always replace that with something that Jeff makes because that's like his thing.
Well, Jeff
right?
should, yeah. This is
Bread
just
and
me
butter, yeah.
putting strip there again.
Yeah.
Like,
But you
concept
can
shit.
do the rest of it, and then Jeff comes in and puts the font treatment in.
Just the title, the logo. Yeah.
Yeah.
By their admission, very important, or at least by.
Description.
But again, not a lot of games actually do that by looking at Steam.
Yeah. I mean, what about successful games? Like ones we know are successful. We can use those. As
I
our-
worry about those because they're mostly are. Like,
I think as long as it's not in a franchise, like a long-running
Yeah.
franchise, you.
Well,
can
what about
invest.
new one like Blueprints?
Or maybe
brand
go to
new,
the-
right.
Should be from an indie team too.
Indie T Blueprints is indie. Those
I would assume they
credits
are,
did
yeah.
not go long.
An empty blueprint.
Blueprints is just the, yeah, theirs is pretty. Oh, sure. Theirs is just the, this.
I think theirs is pretty good.
Yeah.
Got the mostly is the logo and just a little thing that sort of tells you sort of what's going on in the game. Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to capture a game like this.
I think it does. Like
In an image.
I know knowing what the game is, I think it does a good job. The font, the logo is especially accurate. What other
I've seen the
well, not
Jackbox
Jackbox, because well, I guess we could still look at Jackbox, but we're trying to look for like indie games. But Jackbox does just put their name on the fucking thing.
They literally, it just says like for the latest one, 11. It just says like the number of the pack. I was looking at that one too.
Yeah, they're very well recognized.
They don't have to.
right?
And they've been around for ages as, Jack. You don't know Jack.
It's probably not gonna work. Dig through the fucking video. Oh wait, maybe it will work. Mindwave sounds right.
Thanks, Google AI. I'll never have to.
Yep, that's right.
What about Animal Well? You like that, Chris? Or Mona Lisa? Like some more really indie shit.
Mussolina's
just
is okay.
more
I don't think it's
Mussolina,
great
sorry, yeah.
at showing what the game is. Like I would never click on this in the store. If I hadn't heard about the game, I would never see it. and be like, I want to play that.
It looks like a Game Jam project. It does.
I love the way the actual game works. If this was on the thing and just with text, I would be much more likely than seeing just this.
Mm.
This game is fucking fantastic too. I don't know if y'all saw.
I saw
Vinny
Will
and-
Smith playing it
Oh, I
with
played
me.
this with
God,
you
that
a few
was
times.
Sammy was like, "What are you giggling about?"
Yes, I that was a fantastic stream. They're a great pair for this game.
I haven't actually watched it.
They are a great pair for this game. I like Vinny and Will Smith together.
When we were talking about like most innovative games over Christmas, this one I should have been on my list. This
It looked very interesting. I appreciate what they're doing. It like watching Vinny and Will Smith play. It was like, oh, that'd be fun to play with someone. I'm not sure I'd enjoy it as much playing it solo, but playing it with someone seems like a blast.
Yes, it is a
It
lot
was
of fun.
I played with Chris.
The game that I might ditch that I might put my other projects on the shelf for is basically going to be a ripoff of this meets
Is it?
Campanella 2.
Oh yeah. Is it local only? Is it not online?
It has online, but me and Dave play local. I think it has networked, but actually I'm not sure. But because they play everything over Parsec for their stream stuff, so they might have just done it that way. I'm not sure. But this game, you know, before your eyes, that's really cool use of technology I've never seen before. The blinking moves the time forward thing. I forget what I said my other really innovative game I said was, but this one, the thing I think is super innovative about it is they just like, it's just like, well, sometimes the level's not gonna be beatable. You're gonna get a random level, and sometimes there's no way to win. Just
I
based
saw
on
that. Yeah.
like, and I think like anything, if anyone heard that when you were like making the game, they'd be like, that's a terrible idea. But it works because like 90% of the
being
time
as
you
quick
can.
to reset in this, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Off easy.
It's fun. It's about experimentation and stuff like that, like the
What was the other
way things work together.
I also might steal something from this for the for Cold War Golf. I might maybe what I'll do is I'll chop the bigger levels up into smaller bits, and just like in this, how you get a chance, and then if you fail, it circles
Next
back to
ultimate
it.
chicken horse iteration. Let
Yeah, like
build the level.
that would be cool too. What was the other game we were saying to look up? Mussolina and something.
Animal Well.
Animal Well.
I just think of all the games that you had played recently. I feel like those are like great examples of small team games.
Pretty
Okay,
minimalist,
yeah.
but it's
Very
something
minimalist. It shows
focused
a little bit
on
of the
the
art
logo.
style. Man, I read an interview of this guy being like, "Yeah, I think everyone should just program their own game engine. Like it's way better." Like, yeah, sure, man, but not everyone has that fucking time or
background.
background. Yeah.
I wish I had gotten into this kind of stuff when I was younger and had nothing to do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, even then though, like, well, I guess you need the resources around you. Like back in high school, you wouldn't have had the resources available to make this.
And just go on YouTube and learn it. You know, you had to know.
Yeah.
New,
Yeah, exactly. It was
actually
very
go to
situational.
school. Or just be part of a larger that does it, which is still hard to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I do wish I had gotten into the industry earlier. Like if I just hadn't gone to school for what I went for my undergrad.
You learned really how within your grasp it really could be, and like because it seemed so impossible right back then, right, when you didn't really know what went into it, or you didn't really have the tools and like resources to from.
Yeah.
It is much more doable now.
look how bad Undertale
Like,
is.
had I gone into programming then, I feel like it would be so much easier now. Like it's because those people that with the experience now are the ones that are fine. People that without it are the ones that are struggling. It's like impossible for like and imagine kids like getting out of a game developer program from in college, you're fucked.
Stardew Valley
Yeah.
is pretty good.
It
Undertale's
needs to be like a
Sorry,
video
sorry.
game bubble that pops or something. Like all
I
the
assume it
AAA
is in the
studios need to
process of
just go
popping.
down and
I'm wor-
actual
I'm
funny
a-
little things. More indie, less all these like experienced people being just sucked up and wasted on these
Shitty.
8 big companies making the
Yeah.
same game.
I
for
think
the
that's
last
I think
becoming
I think
so-
we're in the
years.
process of that
Yeah.
right now.
Like I could see a future where AAA learns a lesson, and rather than pumping, you know, hundreds of millions and teams of hundreds of people into one game, they do break
Do a
out
bunch of
into,
games,
into
yeah.
a bunch of games. I think that will
'Cause the
make it
scale of the video
harder
game
for
industry?
people like even
Oh.
harder for people like us, honestly. But I think it'd be good for the gaming environment. But I think that make it even harder for indies because, like,
There's
you
more
know,
competition
you
at
can
that
with a
space.
team of 10 make something to the level of
Like
Expedition
Blueprints?
33 or Blue, yeah, or
yeah,
like,
Expedition 33 is really like when you take into consideration the animators and all that shit. You're talking about like 50 to 60 people.
Also, you're gonna need investors and shit if you're hiring like legit
Yeah.
ass actors.
my
Expedition
guess.
also took millions. It wasn't,
Yeah.
it wasn't hundreds of thousands. It was multiple millions of dollars to
Yeah.
make still.
I could see a future where they go
Also,
Yeah,
they actually said like
that
10
route,
million
but like
is
they could
the estimate.
also do a thing where they just, you know, when you have hundreds of people at your disposal, you could make dozens of
How many?
indie level games, right?
Mhm.
And like if they're smart, they would like I think share resources between the teams where they could, and like they could.
Yeah, like the artists are just pumping out assets for all games at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah,
Creating their own library. Yeah, they're internal.
I think like once you get up to speed, you don't actually need that many programmers. You just need enough to support the rest of the teams, which usually are bigger staffed. But it's about but the programming and working out the core is usually what takes the longest.
Honestly, if this was
Sure.
a different type of game, I would totally pitch in on the programming, but I just wouldn't have the like. I like working on like the 3D walking around guy stuff, like I do during the summers. It would all definitely be stuff you just have to fix later, because I don't actually. But
And if this thing ever got some traction, I would see if like Snow and Trey were interested in joining in. Probably like
Yeah.
if it was something that like, oh hey, people are into this, but they want it to work better. I would just be like, hey, you
I want-
guys
just
want to
want
just jump in on this? Yeah, but we need people that with your level of experience to just jump in and help me fix this. And that would probably get us across the finish line, and make us profitable. They did. They are interested in doing a. We're gonna do kind of like a game jam together, but not like for a game jam. We're just gonna make a game just for funsies.
do a game jam. It'll make it
We thought about it. I don't think anyone
happen, you know.
anyone has the time to do that.
a block of time, a weekend for Ludum Dare.
But the general idea is they want to do. I guess it was a Roblox game called Dead Rails, but it's now a real game. But it's about like protecting a train. It's more like action arcadey. But Snow's idea, and Trey was really into it, so I was like, yeah, sure, let's make it, because they seem to be excited about it. It wouldn't be the game I would make myself at first, but like depending on how it goes, I could see it being really cool. The twist would being basically, okay, so you have to It's about it's a top-down 2D game about escorting this train through a series of events. It would be a roguelike sort of FTL style, and like you would go pick like, okay, you're going up or down next, and maybe you get some hints or whatever, and then your job is to go out into the world while the train is moving through the level and like collect coal or whatever the fuck it is to keep it running. But then they also want to set it in a super dark horror environment and make it really, really scary to go out. And I was pitching ideas like, oh, hey, I've been playing Blueprints a lot, and I've been playing a lot of these like Metroidvanias, as someone said. Why don't we like make that kind of like add an element, something like that, where because it's a roguelike, maybe we can make the knowledge part of your progress sort of thing, where maybe there's a Tunic style manual to the train where you can kind of decipher it as you go, or maybe there's a
just steal blueprints, different boxcars.
yeah, maybe different types of like they want to have like it to be mostly dark and you have a flashlight, and I was like, oh, maybe we could use a flashlight, interestingly, where like as you approach different types of animal or wildlife that may be dangerous or may be useful, the flashlight reacts in different ways, and you just start to learn that kind of thing. Learn to read your flashlight, stuff like that. Anyway, could be fun. We'll see what it winds up being.
There's a game called, this just made me think of that, it has nothing to do with game
I
design.
thought of this too when you were describing that. The Giant Bomb.
Unrailed.
Yeah, that game looks really fun. That would be a good Mike game. Unrailed. It's like it's Overcooked, except you're laying train track and clearing the land together, and you can't let the train get to the end without a track, and it's that kind of chaos.
They wanted to do I was like, hey, what if we did this with the proximity chat and multiplayer? And they said no. They didn't want to do it. It would be too much work. They didn't like shoot down the idea, but they like, I don't want to. They want it to be they were planning on doing a single player like completable project.
Where's that fucking
that's-
anime? It Takes Two 80s anime game. I thought that was called Orbitals. It is called Orbitals. Oh, it's only on Switch. All right, I
was also thinking it'd be cool. It'd be cool if if I basically stole the train idea, or if I stole the idea from Over the Garden Wall, where the train has your girlfriend in it or your daughter or whatever. I guess Over the Garden Wall is your daughter, and like the conductor is basically the beast telling you that you have to get collect fuel for the train, or
heckling you all the time,
or your daughter will die. Yeah, and he's heckling you all the time, and then
he's
in
real
the
drunk.
end, it turns out, yeah. I thought it would be
too.
fun to do that, because I don't know any other thing that has done that, but I've got to imagine it's a trope. Like I feel like they can't have been the first property to do that.
Soul in a thing? That's gotta be, yeah.
Soul in a thing, but it's not really in the thing. It's just a way to control you to.
Well, the beast soul is in it, right? And he's just tricking people into taking
Yeah.
care of it.
Yeah,
Yeah. What? Sorry. What are you saying? Stolen?
soul in the thing.
Stolen?
Soul
soul
in a thing.
Okay. Gotcha. God. Spaces. Yeah, but mostly the context of, the beast needs you to help them live, and he's tricking you to
Try to
help
let the
him
train
survive.
crash.
Yeah.
Win on the first
I mean, that
round.
could be an interesting
And
like
that's could
route
just
you
be the
take,
ending,
right?
But, just,
It's not
contrived
too
ending.
dissimilar
Like,
from
that's how it
the
ends.
thing they tried to do in the first Hellblade, where they were like, if this blackness envelops your whole health bar, your save will get erased.
I want
I
to
forgot that they did that.
I want that to be Necroskull's thing, limited lives.
I don't know, not enough things. Yeah, that's part of the
Punish you really hard.
design space that got skipped over, like lives.
Well, that's because that's what a roguelike is. It's not like skipped over. It's just more punishing than a roguelike, and people don't really want something that punishing. They want the roguelike because it's okay, round over, but I get a little bit of progress and I can do it again, and it's like designed to be short.
Yeah,
This would be a longer, like extending into a mid-range roguelike. I would go for. Like, definitely want it to be you know have to restart and that shit. Otherwise, why have it be possible? You know, it's got to be designed into it.
Jeff, we were saying I haven't really done too much at all. We were looking at other games, figuring out how they handle their art, their capsule art.
Oh, I made a big. Let me find my. My thing of capsules that I liked. Hold on. Alright. Fair warning, there is one on here that is kind of weird.
Is it hentai?
No, it just has a weird name.
Okay.
Cock.
How to train your cock. Yeah.
Got it.
all I can see is cock. It's small on my screen. Jeff, all I can see is cock.
What's going on here?
What is the
Oh,
context?
wrong window.
Yeah.
Have you been watching the latest regular iPatch Wolf streams, Jeff?
The streams, no.
Okay. His new stream alert is him going 1 million dongs. Oh boy! And I want to know where that
Oh, I
fucking came
heard
from. Like
that.
where that, what context that was said in.
No, I have no idea. I really like this one. This Toem one. What else gonna be? And this Paper Trail one. I think something like that.
I think having it be just black and white or like very monochromatic except for the text treatment will work. It's the way we should go for this, because I think something like this tome, when you're looking at a whole bunch of others in a row, the lack of color makes it stand out. The lack of a lot of color.
Just thinking
Yeah,
maybe like a monochrome blue, like a light blue that we use for the.
Sure.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah, I haven't made anything up yet, so.
Well, Dave has
Have a concept. Or
Yeah,
not a concept,
I
but
was
one that we.
looking at that.
One that we.
I don't know if Jeff was here for that meeting.
I wasn't here last week at all. Yeah, I was thinking something like that too. Somebody saying the name.
Yeah. It's all the, yeah. Got the panes, it's got the word bubble. I think basically yeah, Dave mocked something like this up. You could even leave it uncolored, and then Jeff could do the coloring and the font treatment so that they work together.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
could work nicely.
Yeah, I
was
think we
thinking-
just have to make one and then see where we're at and like adjust that as we need. And then if once we get somewhere we like with our main, we then
You could also,
move
if
on
you
to the
wanted
rest.
to, Dave, make a really big image that's just a box, but that's big enough so that any cropping, because you kind of were talking about this before, how a bunch of games do this, is like make one big image and then just take a crop of it and insert the text treatment into that crop for all the different sizes. So you're really just making one big, you know, entirely congruent
Montage.
with
One
each other
page,
thing.
a panel, like it could be an actual comic.
Here, so let's look at the actual dimensions and see what a dimension that could fit all the others in it would be. So basically just the biggest dimension I'm seeing, that's, well, the library hero is like so much fucking bigger than everything, but that's the library. Let's not care about the library stuff as much.
The library thing, since you already bought it, right, could just be like a huge thing of all the characters, right? Like like scenes.
Yeah, don't worry about
A Simpsons book.
If we were to color, though, I think we should do like a Roy Lichtenstein kind of thing with the visible halftones that the rest of our game does.
Yeah.
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 That, oh no, I've revealed my secret.
So yeah, Dave, if you do something that's roughly 1232 by 1232, then, you know, on the main capsule, it's gonna be like, that's the as wide as the main capsule is, so on the horizontal plane to fit whatever you crop, whatever you want to crop would be, you know, you don't have any movement left and right, but if you maybe do something like twice as big as that. I don't know. Or just make, you know, make it roughly dimension like what you mocked up here and make sure it's 1232 by 706, because that is the biggest of all the things.
Alright. Yeah, so plan for next week, have a polished version of this, I guess, and work from there.
Yeah, I could do it in the right dimension. I think.
And then Dave passes it off to Jeff, and Jeff does the font treatment and coloring, I guess.
Okay.
And then once we have that and we all like it, we do the rest of the art. Hopefully it's a little easier from there.
It'll be easy once we have like a thing to like a solid thing nailed down that we can
A
like
brand. to reference.
a brand identity.
That's what I'm
essentially.
saying, like, maybe Dave makes something that's like way larger than this, and then
That's what I was also just thinking now that we were talking about.
yeah, like make
That's fine with
something
me
that's
too.
way larger than this, and then like don't even put
We
the
could just reposition shit around.
Yeah,
you
don't
know,
even put the
or,
text
you know,
bubble
put
in yet.
Layout, layouts over thing.
yeah, just do like a bunch of characters and a bunch of comic strips as big as you can do.
Like instead of doing it on this like angle here that I have it, maybe I'll make it with like just straight and just do a big.
I like the
page.
angle personally.
I know we could still do that. I just will make the asset to then turn.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Sounds good. Everybody down for more D&D this weekend? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna be snowed in all weekend, I think.
Oh, some people are saying fucking crazy numbers out there.
yeah, I heard 20
Yeah.
inches down here, which is like unheard of for down here.
Yeah, the person that Chelsea gets her weather from, they said it was 15 minimum that we're gonna get.
Yeah, I was reading 20 before, but maybe it changed.
Yeah, I heard 20, and it did say that on the actual weather channel.
17.67 right now. That's what it says.
What weather app y'all use?
Like whatever
weather
one
app,
comes on my
Google
phone.
Weather?
Yeah.
I just use weatherchannel.com. I don't use an app.
I bet they have an app though.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I've heard a lot of people say that Dark
get on these apps,
Skies
you heard
is
of it?
like the best weather app. I don't know. I don't know how, cause like all that information is coming from the National Weather Service, right? Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I always thought that was.
I mean, the warnings do, right? Or whatever, but and there are different models and shit that they can use that predict the weather and
Why paint for 12 hours when I can type
yeah.
cat in a tuxedo
I don't fucking
eating
know. Not a
spaghetti
meteorologist.
on Mars, and boom, masterpiece.
The U.S. government collects the vast majority of raw weather data through the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and
But the different models interpret it differently.
National Weather Service. Yeah.
I want to start telling you blueprint stuff and just tell me if I've seen anything that you haven't.
Okay.
Possible.
Time whale.
What is the time whale from? Or is that just something you made up?
I don't know.
It reminds me of The Good Place, the time knife thing.
Oh, I've never seen that show.
It's a really good show, underrated in my opinion. I think it's one of the shows that actually sticks its landing, in my opinion.
I like the concept of it. I got bored halfway through.
I enjoyed it all the way through, but I'm a sucker for what the fuck is that guy named? Ted Danson.
He's cool. I liked him in The Good Place.
Yeah.
That's him, right?
Yeah, that's him. That's what that we're talking about, The Good Place. Nah,
Oh.
nah. I was saying it was a really good show, and that I thought it
Just think
stick
about
the
Blueprint.
landing on the ending.
Probably seen everything I've seen actually, but I wonder if Salt did.
Probably, although me
Saying
and
you
Marcus
could've-
saw
you
very
could've beaten
different
it without
stuff
salt.
at the beginning from each other. But probably by now we've seen most of what you've run into.
Okay, y'all see that that door under the fucking fountain? That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you at with
this is like Dave's stand up. that was cool. You guys see this?
Did
see this? My late night
Yeah.
post.
Did what do you have? What's the situation outside of your house right now, Dave?
I have looks like there's 4 places you can unlock outside the house, and I have 3, I think.
Okay.
I have the orchard. I have a place outside the garage. Oh, I got the gem thing.
Oh, the gem place.
The mines.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot that place existed. You go back there. What threads are you pulling on right now, Dave?
I
What's
don't
your
know, all
goal
of
when you
them. I just
start
have
a
to
run?
fucking wait for them to appear. Well, I know, I think I generally know what's going on and how to beat it and everything. You gotta open, like, find one of the levers to pull that opens an antechamber door, and then, you know, lucky enough to get the angle into that door. It sounds like there's 4, and one's broken. That's why you always find the fucking broken lever everywhere. 'Cause you gotta put that one in. Garden one, I guess, is what it sounds like.
Marcus,
Garden,
have you made it to the garden?
To the garden. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Which garden?
The secret garden.
gotten the key for the.
I have a key and
I
I've
have
been
not.
into the secret garden. Yeah.
You've been, okay. That is okay. Nah, I want to ask you how I got in there, but I have no fucking idea how.
You didn't use a
Into the
key.
secret-
I mean, I did, but I don't know why it worked when it worked. Every other time I tried it like that, it didn't.
Oh, I can consistently get in there. I know how it works. I just assumed that's how it worked, because of my experience with other things.
That thing that we were talking about in the chat, there's one of those in there too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't notice that one, but I'll keep an eye out for it next
Yeah,
time.
if you can get those both on a run, definitely stop by there.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta do a run now. Someone have either of you been? I guess the names of the places aren't spoilers. Have either of you been to the gallery?
Maybe I would have to describe what it does.
Yeah, same.
It's a room. It's a room you can draft. You'd know it. It'd be called the
Oh
gallery.
yeah.
It's obviously a
I
gallery.
got that recently. Did you solve that?
No, I talked to my friends about it because I had just gotten it recently, and they told me that it is the most obtuse puzzle they've ever seen in any video game.
I thought I had half of it, and then I was like, I have no fucking idea for the second half.
I don't want to spoil it for Dave. I will say, because I don't think this is spoiler, I think this is just convenience. You will get feedback if you get it right. If you get part
Okay,
of it right.
then I guess I
You
didn't.
get feedback.
I think. Well, is the feedback the fact that?
They said it would lock in,
Okay, maybe I didn't.
which
get
I did not experience either. But I'll keep it at that. That's as far as we should go. But I'm interested. They're like, if you can fucking solve that without finding the hint for it, he said he would ship me a cake. So I want to take another crack at it to see. Obviously, it's not one that's like required for finishing the game.
I want everyone to beat the game so I can share my favorite moment from the game. But in case you guys
Haven't been there or seen it.
well, yeah, you've almost surely been there. But there's a thing you can try in a fairly common room, probably technically rare, but or like a notch above common. But like, that is like. It involves an item. You can think to yourself, I wonder if this would work, and then try it, and it's amazing when it does.
It's a great game. I love that game. It's so good.
Yeah, I honestly think it gets better the longer it goes too, because even though you have less threads to pull on, That's when you start having to make hard choices about which thread you're going for this run. In the beginning where Dave's at, yeah, it's just like you kind of go, and there's so many threads to pull on that you don't need a goal for every run, but the more you go on, the more strategy there is to the drafting. I really enjoy the drafting. It's a very good mechanic.
Yeah, I had like fucking over 100 steps at one point.
Damn, I don't think I've ever had that many steps. I probably have like totally, but like I've never had that many on the counter.
Yeah, I did. Because you get more days or more steps for something, right?
There's lots of ways to get more steps. The sleeping
Also,
mask, the
Here's a yeah, the sleeping mask. I'm fucking doing that. My most annoying puzzle right now is the timed unlock thing. Right? What fucking day did I get here? I can't fucking.
it's there. You
Can't
can find
fucking
it.
There are several places to figure it out.
There's a lot of
It
places to
says
find it.
all these fucking dates, and I can't. Like, I keep trying from.
It will be very obvious
Them-
when you see it. Like the hints for it are like, yo, this is the hint for exactly that, and there are several of them. Just keep drafting.
There are a ton. Chris and I got different ones, and there are also others that you can find that we found throughout the game. You also make sure you read the thing for how it works too, because it is like
Yes,
you have to know that you have the right date. If you don't, then it's a waste of time. Because you have to read the instructions for how it works.
I actually, yeah.
It seems obvious from the. It's not obvious from the instructions that they give you at the terminal.
No, it's obvious, but if you skim over it, you might think that you're wrong when you're actually right.
You need basically you need to do it at least an hour ahead of time or it won't work. I didn't read that part.
Yeah, I know. I got that. I get that. And it'll stay open for 4 hours. So.
Yeah, they're encouraging you to set a time and then come back. I didn't. I just set a time and I put my Steam Deck down and I walked away and I came back.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. I mean, I did. Like, there were times actually when I forgot to go back. Then I did it again in that run. So, like, whatever, just quoting the entire thing of this.
Yeah, it's a great game. There's a lot to it. There's still so much I have to do. I have so many fucking things to still solve. God, the fucking what I will consider the main thing I've had for so long. I've had it for like 40 days, and I still haven't made much progress on it. But I haven't really been focusing in on it.
I'm not sure which thing you're talking about. You're talking about the thing that you have, you and I both have one done of.
I have two, right? But that's the thing I'm talking about. And there was the hint to that was the first thing I was super excited about when I texted you when I was like, oh, I think I figured this out, and then I found a thing that basically confirmed it right away. Anyway,
There's a thing in there that I have a theory about, and maybe it fits into your theory, but there's something in the maybe I don't want to say this. Do you care of spoiler names of room types, Dave?
Not really.
In the drafting room, there's something that really looks like it's related to that.
I've been to it one time.
No, there is something in that room that well, whatever. That room has lots of secrets, honestly. I think my theory is that room has lots of secrets. I actually haven't confirmed that many.
The 44 thing, I think specifically though,
Mhm.
there's something in there that's like exactly that like
Mhm. Yeah, still so much to solve, but I think I'm making progress. I just can't get a run where I get the items I need. That's my biggest frustration right now, is I wish I could code check more items or something. But as long as you're not like, as long as you still have threads to pull, like I can't think of a round where I was in a while that I've had where I haven't been able to do at least something that progressed me.
yeah. I had a few
Duds.
dud runs where I got rid of an item that I needed to progress because I was not paying attention. Fucking. I also, yeah, I don't know if anyone's drafted the Lost and Found yet, but that room is a fucking bitch sometimes.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Its gimmick is such a fucking like just like ugh, I won't spoil it because it's a cool gimmick.
Have you guys done the,
You're convincing me.
It's tempting. You'll want to experience it when you read the text. Then you'll forget what the gimmick is, and that's when you'll be like, ugh. I can't say more than that.
Have you guys done the power thing? Like brought the vent power to the place?
I am still working on some stuff for that. I've gotten some things with it.
I'm missing a couple
powered
of rooms.
anything.
And actually, I think I might only be missing one room. There is another room that was not that I think is like a secret one you can get power to, and I don't know how to do it. I can't figure it out. I did exactly what I thought I needed to do to get power to it, and it didn't work. So I don't know what to do next about that. How to make that work. But it's clearly a power vent. You see it in that room. But the difference is like how power vents usually connect from door to door. This one doesn't connect from door to door.
Have you gotten an upgrade for your aquarium yet?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Make sure you read through those very carefully if you get that soon, because I almost didn't realize I actually didn't realize what the one thing did from the text. I actually wonder what it
A lot of my
says.
upgrades have kind of been like meh, like I could do with or without them. Some of them have been like actually like, oh, I actually like the way this room worked the first time.
Yeah, this is a great upgrade. It's yeah, I won't say anything more unless you guys want me to, but
well, now I'm gonna go play Blueprints now.
Yeah.
That's what I want to go do a run or two before it's too late. But I'll be around. Sammy's working super late tomorrow because she has to do like client. Basically, they pay her to like be on call if something goes wrong at their event. So I should be available to play whatever tomorrow decently late. I think she has to stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I could do D&D any day this weekend. Well,
tomorrow would work perfectly for
I
me.
think we can do it any day also.
Let's do it. Can we do it tomorrow? Because that would be awesome.
I'd be down to do it tomorrow.
Chelsea go
Okay,
D&D tomorrow. Yeah. Yep.
Cool. That's perfect. Yeah. Lines up to
I'll
Sammy's
try and keep
schedule.
it shorter this time. I did, yeah. It did go. Not in counting the setup, it went. The stream of it clocked in at 3 hours and 40 minutes, which is longer than I wanted it to go. Well, 40 minutes longer. So.
And we took a little bit of a break.
Yeah, that was cut out of the.
Yeah,
cut that
I
out
thought
of
it
the
was
stream, though.
a reasonable time. We didn't finish like at 2 in the morning or anything.
Alright, yeah, I'll try to not go over 3.5 hours, because ultimately I do think this might end up to get to the, based on like everything I had that could happen and where you guys are now, there's still a lot ahead of you, so I think it could go for 4 sessions if that's okay with you guys. If not, I can try to cut some stuff and
I'm
wrap
fine
up
with
in
it.
3.
Whatever,
And each one is blessed with a singing bowl before
All right, I'm gonna go play some blueprints before it gets too late.
Alright.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. I locked my computer before getting out of Discord.
Haha.
What a moron!